Alright, what is going on, guys? Just wanted to do a quick hit for UFC Vegas 44, one more breakdown, because I am going to bet this fight, so I wanted to get it on record. But got Manel Kape taking on Zhalgas Zhumagulov at flyweight. Kape's going to have a 2-inch reach advantage. He's an inch taller, so I will start with Manel Kape. Came into the UFC with a lot of hype, but had to face two very tough opponents to start out. Number one contender now in Alexandra Pantoja. Lost that one by decision, and Mateus Nicolau lost that one in a very competitive decision. That one was razor close. And then he bounces back in a big way. His last fight, flying knee against Ode Osborne. I think it was a little bit of an early stoppage, but he landed it clean. Probably would have 10 that round and either got it done with the ground and pound if the ref didn't stop it right there, or at least just been on his way to a dominant win there. But yeah, it was stopped and it was perfectly timed. So Osborne looked great his last time out, so it's a good win. But those losses are very good too, needless to say. And he looked great in those too. He arguably won the third round against Pantoja, and he fought a very competitive second round too. And against Nicolau, it was a razor close fight. Could have gone either way. But yeah, I like this guy's game. He's very well rounded and got great movement, which is kind of what you want to see at the flyweight division. You kind of have to have great movement, but or at least something you can impose if you don't. But yeah, he's got very good movement for the weight class, and I like his output in the second and third round. He's got a very diverse arsenal of strikes, good kicks. We've seen him land some explosive stuff like that flying knee, and yeah, he'll go toe to toe with his opponent. He doesn't allow people just piece up on him. He kind of like blind fires back counters sometimes, which is good to keep the pace, but yeah, I like his game, very well rounded, and I think that he kind of got slept on a little bit because of those first two losses. Like, those are very high caliber opponents, and there's not as many flyweights. So I think we have not seen the best from Manel Cap yet. Definitely trending up. And then Zuma Gulov, very game fighter, been around for a while, and picked up some solid wins before getting to the UFC over Tyson Nam and Tagir Ulanbekov. Both great wins there. Loses his UFC debut against Raulian Paiva in a competitive fight. Paiva was just a little bit cleaner on the feet, and Zhumagulov's not much of a high output guy. He's got a well rounded game. He's pretty strong in the clinch. He can get into some heavy wrestling positions, and he's got good counters. Pretty heavy hands for the division, but it's kind of one of those he looks for the power shot a little too much sometimes. And if you just have slightly cleaner boxing and can just take advantage of these scrambles, you can pretty much pass the test against Zumagulov if you don't get chin checked. And that was kind of the case against Amir Albazi, but Zumagulov definitely a game fighter. He'll fight for your money. Like, he's got heart, but he's 33 years old and he is starting to slow down just a little bit, and that was very evident in the Albazi fight. Like, he kind of just again got outworked in the first two rounds, similar to against Paiva, just a little bit better everywhere. Albazi was, and then in the third, Zumagulov really turned it up because he realized he had to, but he was very, very tired, very labored, and his age is showing. It's tough to stay high level at flyweight when you're 33 years old, but bounces back with the finish over Jerome Rivera, gets the standing guillotine after rocking him. And granted, Jerome Rivera washed out of the UFC very quickly, 0-4. I believe he was stopped in all of his fights, or all but one. And yeah, he was not in the UFC very long. But it is what it is. It's a good win to just reset things. But for this one, I think it's just a case of two guys trending in different directions. I think that Manel Cap definitely trending up, and Zuma Gulov, I have a lot of respect for his game. He's a good fighter, but it's just 33 years old. He's already starting to slow down just a little bit, and I think that we've seen him beat by fighters who can easily do. Cap is definitely able to replicate just the bare bones path. I think you can utilize to beat Zumagulov, just be a little bit cleaner everywhere, and then like the gas tank will just take over. And I think that Cap is definitely capable of just banking these rounds. I don't see him getting outlanded by Zumagulov. Zumagulov might land a heavy shot or two, for the highlight reel, but I don't think Cap is going to get knocked out by it. I think he's had more aggressive pressure fighters like Pantoja have put it on him, landed some clean offense, and he stayed in there. So I don't think Zumagulov is going to chin check him with that one shot. I think Cap will be able to get the best of the scrambles. I don't think he's going to be held down on the ground or anything, or like just pushed up against the fence. And I just see Cap just kind of being able to outwork him in the first 2 rounds, then really take over in the third if Zhumagulov slows down. But from a betting perspective, Cap is around minus 235 on FanDuel. They had him. And I think you can shop around and get a little bit better at other books. But I do like that. I think he gets it done most of the time here. But yeah, I just want to get this one broken down. I know it's late in the week, so I'm going to get onto my betting video right after this. Probably get that up around 4. But yeah, I'm going to bet Manel Kape money line. Not a huge wager, but at this price, I do like the value, and I think it's fair. So thanks for watching, guys. Sure, subscribe, and take it easy.